All right. Attention on you, sir.
Attention on you, sir.
Attention on you, sir.
Okay. I don't know if that was a thing.
What the fuck?
All right. Anyways, guys, today there was. Wait, hold on. Sorry. This is episode 9.
Episode 10.
Episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9.
Okay.
All right, guys. This is episode 9 of our podcast. Right, guys? Dynamic Trio is our podcast, but it's gonna get changed to.
Always spooky. Sometimes spooky, always funny.
That's not the name.
What's the name?
The Sometimes Spooky, Always Funny podcast. That's
Okay.
the full title.
Okay.
You know, you made the title. How can you forget the?
Yeah, it's the and then at the end podcast.
I'm sorry,
It's all one title.
I have so many
duh.
good ideas. I lose track of them.
You have so many ideas.
So many good ideas.
You've given
Oh.
us 2.
And they were solid every time.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Speaking of things that are solid,
2 for
me
2.
right now after watching that Logan Paul fight.
Excuse me.
Yeah, so Logan Paul fought today. He fought Dillon Danis, and we finally got to the resolution after all that shit that went down between them.
I wouldn't call it a resolution.
Yeah, honestly, it didn't really end on a resolutional
It
type
really
of thing. Huh?
ended on a sputter and a fart. That's how it really ended.
Yeah, it ended on a fucking butter and a Bart, you know?
But those
What was wrong with
pre-fights
what
were
I
good.
said?
Nothing. I just wanted to be dumb on top of what you said. But yeah, that fight happened, and what do you guys think?
Dude, okay, so first off, I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I saw the aftermath of it. It's on Twitter.
Mhm.
I saw the clips.
Mhm.
Holy shit, was that ass.
Yeah, it was bad. It was not good.
Yeah, it sucked ass for
Yeah.
both of them. It didn't make either one of them look good.
Honestly, yeah, because Logan has been talking a big game about how he says that he's actually a really good fighter, and honestly, it wasn't showing. It did not show.
Dillon was an easy fight.
Dillon was an easy fight. This was just like it almost felt like just a setup for Logan to just like slam dunk.
That's interesting. How do you mean?
Like he wants to be in the fight game again. You know, he wants to be a topic of conversation, and it just seems like this was kind of like an easy layup because the dude hasn't fought in like 1,000 days or whatever.
Yeah, over 5 years, something like that. I think
Yeah,
that's how
so
the
it's
math
like
works out.
yeah, so it's like he calls him out or whatever. Whoever, I don't even know actually like where it started or whatever, but I just feel like he saw an opportunity and was like, I'm gonna take it. You know?
Yeah, no, definitely. And then you know, Dylan did the thing of just like making it way too personal.
Yeah,
Way too big.
yeah.
And then like just talking all this Matt games like, yo, he's a bully.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take him down.
And-
I could kill him so easily.
At one point, they said that Logan had thrown 82 punches and Dillon had only thrown 9. And I was watching it. I don't even know if like I saw 9 punches, dude. I was like, dude, that's insane. And then like he was also doing MMA moves where he was trying to take him down. He tried twice and he failed both times.
How did he not get disqualified the first time?
He lost the point.
Oh, that's what they
Yeah,
did.
you don't. Yeah, it's kind of like a soft warning.
Yeah, and then at the after, like he did it again. So now he's like, okay, now we're just gonna like, yeah, you're disqualified.
Yeah, because you just don't give a shit. Like,
Yeah.
you're literally just throwing the fight. And when I saw that, I read that as like, oh, he doesn't think he can win.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
He's just gonna throw it away. While
He
still
did not
trying to
think
save
he could
face.
win from the very start. I think it was just like he's like, I live on the internet, so I know for a fact I'm not gonna win. But also, if I do lose and I get knocked out, it's just gonna look bad for me, and I'm just gonna like become a meme. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
I think his biggest fear was becoming a meme, and that's what led him to just basically. Because dude, throughout the entire fight, he just had his hands up, and that was it. He was just blocking shots.
And you know, you can kind of get like the strategy behind it, because like, listen, like when we watch these things, we get it, but we hate it because
Yeah.
like you're trying to tire out the other guy.
Yeah.
Right. But when you're talking that much shit,
Yeah.
you gotta throw more punches.
Yeah, and people were thinking, like the announcers were talking in the beginning, like they were saying, oh, he's smart. He's going to wait until Logan gets tired, you know? He's going to wait him out. But that never changed. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Throughout the entire fight, he never switched it up and was like, okay, I'm going to start fighting now for real. He just continued just to like hide, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like because like I don't know a lot about fighting. I'm not gonna pretend that I do know.
Mhm.
But like I've seen matches where it's like, oh yeah, no, he's waiting for one guy's waiting to tire out the other one, and then near like the last couple seconds of the round,
Mhm.
that's when they like find their openings and just start wailing on the dude.
Yeah.
He didn't even do that.
No.
I do remember some of the slow-mos. They did show that the few times Dillon did hit,
Mhm.
he got him pretty good on the face. He got
Yeah.
a few good, nice hooks in there. Nothing crazy that rocked Logan too bad. I mean, the slow-mo, everything looks bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Alex is right. This was like a chance for Logan to just get an easy fight and get back into the
Yeah.
fight game. So, like, yeah, it didn't go in his favor.
Yeah, but then it also sucks because since it was such like an easy fight, and the fact that he still didn't put him down kind of makes him look bad too.
Straight up. And just to go back to what you said, James, like when he said that like the punches he threw were pretty good, like that's the bare minimum for somebody like him. He fights for a living.
Yeah.
That's the bare minimum. He didn't do anything impressive.
You can say that for both of them too, though.
Yeah.
Because then again, a fighter who hasn't fought in 5 years is definitely not considered like
Fair
to the
enough.
same level of like, I don't know, a consistent fighter. Let's just say.
Yeah. And
But-
Logan's punches also just looked weak. Like
Yeah, he
didn't have-
talked too big of himself for
Yeah.
what he did.
His punches were not strong. Like they didn't have much power behind them.
Yeah,
Like,
to be honest, I'm surprised when I saw the bruising on Dillon's face. I was
Yeah.
kind of surprised that's all he had.
yeah.
I was like, that's normal boxing bruising. That's not
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
yeah. It's kind of weird. And
Yeah.
it was kind of cool too cuz like Dillon Danis was apparently the favorite. He was going to be like everybody was like a fan favorite of him. Like when he came out, people like cheered and stuff. When Logan came out, everyone booed.
Really?
And then throughout the fight, you just see a draft in like everybody, like a switch. And like at the end, people were booing Dillon. And then when Logan was starting to win, he got cheers. And there was even a point where everyone was like, Logan, Logan, Logan. Like, dude, he switched it up.
Damn.
That's how bad Dillon was doing. Because everyone was just tired. Because everyone's like, okay, we paid for this. You hyped it up like crazy. And now you're just going to fucking basically throw the fight.
You're
almost.
hyping it to the point where your opponent is now suing you.
Yeah.
And this is how you're performing.
Exactly. It's just not good all around. And it's kind of crazy because, yeah, I don't know. It just felt like he threw that fight and
Didn't his fiance also get booed at the end too?
Yeah.
I don't think
Dude.
I don't think Logan changed the tide too much.
That's a
Yeah,
good
for
point,
sure.
Actually,
I think they changed, like he changed it where they weren't hating on Logan, but they still hate his fiance.
for the made up shit that Dillon
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
Because like she didn't turn, like she wasn't in the fight.
No.
She was going to turn the tides or whatever.
No, there's no way.
That community that still like hates on women and preys on them or whatever, it's still there. You
Yeah.
know?
The fight community also really hates like lawsuits and stuff like that between fighters because it
Yeah.
does it to them. It's a sign of weakness and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
so I think to them it really ruins what fighting is supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's a no holds barred environment.
Yeah, there's like I've seen some people talk about how like there's a sacredness to fights where it's like anything that's promoting the fight is fair game. So like if you take something like to a point where it's like too far, that doesn't exist in the fight game because anything that is promoting it is helping, you know?
It's interesting. I kind of get like the idea of just kind of like, yo, like everything starts in the ring, it gets settled in the ring.
Yeah.
And then once that's said and done, everything just goes like, you know,
Yeah.
I kind of get that. Yeah.
Which is kind of weird too, because I was thinking about this as well, where I was like having a dispute between two people and settling it in the ring. I feel like that can only happen in like MMA, because in boxing, there's too many rules. Like you have to fight a certain way, a certain style. I feel like in MMA, that's when you can really like just go full on force on your opponent, and it actually shows like, okay, he's putting all he can into it, versus like boxing where it just feels kind of almost scripted because you have to follow a set of rules or else you kind of lose.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, like even if you win and you like knock out your opponent, it's still kind of weird to settle a dispute where there's just so many rules.
I kind of get what you mean. Like it inhibits free expression.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, I get what you mean. With MMA, you can, yeah, there are still some rules.
Yeah.
But like basically, yeah, you are right. It truly is no holds barred. We don't even have fucking shoes on.
Yeah. It's just full on just fighting.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what's
I
funny
get that,
though?
actually.
Huh.
What you're saying about boxing have too many rules. A lot of
Mhm.
people who watch MMA, especially UFC specifically,
Mhm.
they don't like it anymore because the same exact thing. There's too many rules in UFC.
No, dude, I've seen people almost die.
There,
That's the thing. They want people to die.
probably for sure. It's some of the rules are kind of dumb. I mean, I've seen Joe Rogan talk about like how much does that 1 inch of padding on your knuckle really do for you? You know what I mean? Like
Oh, okay,
things
yeah.
like that. It's like there's also like specific rules of things you can't do, like certain takedowns. Oh, you're not allowed to kick if they're on their knee or something. Like
Oh,
little
yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not really MMA if you know if it's not really no holds barred. Like there's no groin kicks and stuff like that. Things
Yeah.
like that. And but yeah, that's why it's kind of funny because like I see that in the UFC community a lot.
Oh, wow.
It's
That's
stupid,
surprising.
but
Yeah.
fighting is stupid overall.
Nah, dude, it's entertaining as fuck. I love seeing fights.
I think Conor McGregor did a great job making the whole storytelling / like personal stuff happen in the UFC, and it
Yeah.
translated everywhere else.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
he was like such
But-
a shit talker, huh?
A good shit talker, but he had the skill to back. He had skill to back it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas like this entire like Dillon Danis, Logan Paul thing, so much shit talking, so
Mhm.
much lawsuits, so much bull crap for neither one to show up.
Yeah. Like they both showed up, but at the same time, they didn't show up.
Logan
know?
just didn't. Logan really needed to have that knockout win, I think, to really
Yeah.
shut everyone up. I think if he
Yeah.
had that knockout win, he would have really shut up the crowd, shut up anybody who was on Dillon's side and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like, yo, like you can't like hang your head on like, yeah, I won because the other guy got himself disqualified.
Yeah.
There's no pride in that whatsoever.
Yeah, honestly. And I feel like that's kind of what like Dillon was going for, because he's like, if as long as I don't get knocked out, I'm fine with it, you know? But anything else is fair game. And he basically showed it, because he was just like, yeah, I'm just going to go for takedowns. Like he attempted 2 of them. And the last one was like the final straw where they just disqualified him. And yeah.
I mean, playing devil's advocate, part of me also feels like he never took it seriously. And he took a lot of Logan's punches and just kind of walked off of them. So I wonder if the whole time he was just like, I don't give a fuck about this event kind of thing, and just kind of waited to like not let Logan kill him
Mm-hmm.
so that he could turn it to MMA later.
Possibly.
Because like that was one of the things, right? Like if Dillon will give up his whole purse, they'll do a rematch.
Yeah.
In MMA.
Yeah. If that was like his plan, like just wait for the fucking MMA fight. Don't throw it in there with the fucking boxing shit. It just makes you look unprofessional. And everyone was saying like, yeah, this is most likely his first and last match in like in that type of space for like a while.
Did you guys see the Jake Paul when he walked into when all hell broke loose at the end? And Jake Paul got in there, he got shoved like back and forth like a pinball machine.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of memes now going around like, this is when Jake realized he wasn't all about this. And I was like, oh.
You can see that he was immediately trying to get back out, but there's no way out.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so funny, because I was like, man, these internet thugs
Are not thugs.
They're not really that. Jake has a weird thing around him. I'm starting to really think that. I remember Shane Dawson made a whole documentary on him being a psychopath.
Mm-hmm. Sociopath, yes.
Sociopath and a psychopath.
Okay.
He's both. And like, he's not better than he was before. He's just focused on something different now.
Really?
That's what I think. Because like, he was crazy about making YouTube videos and he would go to extreme lengths. Now he's a boxer. He's going to extreme lengths to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, he just channeled that energy somewhere different.
I think they did the documentary on the wrong brother.
They should have done it on Logan.
Yeah, they should have seen if he was a sociopath, and they would have.
Wasn't it on Logan?
No, it was on Jake.
It was on Jake.
Then where did like? No, I remember seeing a clip where they're just like, yeah, no, Logan, you have some brain damage in your front lobe.
That's just his vlogs.
Yeah, that was just his vlogs.
Oh, it wasn't the documentary?
No,
Oh.
it was just like his vlogs when he was trying to come back after like the forest thing,
Right.
where he was basically saying like, "This justifies why I did what I did
Yeah,
because
this
my
is-
brain doesn't work properly."
Oh,
Yeah.
spoiler alert! It doesn't.
yeah,
it
for
still
real.
doesn't actually.
You
Yeah.
still did something that's
He's still a
just
piece of
terrible.
shit, and actually,
Yeah.
he has the money to have people around him to say, "Hey, don't do this."
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what? I think we have to wait to continue this conversation, because I bet you tomorrow, the
Yeah.
next day, when Impulsive comes out,
Mhm.
Dillon tweets, Jake tweets more,
Yeah.
more specifically. We're gonna get a lot more in depth on this, and I bet you we'll have a rematch by next week.
Yeah, probably.
You think so? Yeah, because this is like the. But then, is anybody gonna even care?
You know what I want to happen?
Huh.
I want Dillon to like call him out and say like, "Let's settle this again in like UFC or whatever, or like in MMA, right?"
Hell in a Cell.
You know, so
Oh.
and I want Logan to just be like, "Nah, dude, you tried to take me down and you didn't. You're old news now," or something like that. You know,
Oh,
just
okay.
like just be over with it. Just be done with it. He got his spotlight, or whatever. Just like you lost. Just you're fucked. You know.
Yeah.
I just want that to happen. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I kind of I'm not a fan if Logan gets an entry into an MMA fight like this either, because I don't think he deserves it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
MMA guys work so hard to get to like one televised fight, and for Logan to just do it because he's an influencer kind of really would irk me the wrong way.
Yeah, but he's done it. Like with the
Yeah.
not with the UFC, with WWE.
And they didn't like, and some of the
Yeah.
people in the WWE didn't like it.
A lot of people don't like it, but
They
he's still
still
on
don't
there,
like it,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, because fucking people will watch,
Yeah.
and that's all fucking Vince McMahon cares about.
Yeah. And that's basically what he's made his career on, basically, was just people just hating what he does. And he's like, I don't care, I'm gonna still do it.
I don't know if that's a life I'd be willing to live. It just seems so invasive.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, like, just take what you want type of mentality, I think, you know?
Which can garner you a lot of success.
Yeah. But obviously a lot of hate, too.
Yeah, for sure.
I
And then
mean-
you know what helps getting through that? having brain damage. You should not care about people's feelings.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. Let's see what this week gathers up and see where we end up on this whole Logan and Dillon thing.
Yeah. For real.
Anyways, we got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today.
We do.
Let's start with this. I don't like haunted houses. Do you
Dude.
guys like haunted houses?
I do like haunted houses, but
Fuck you.
I've never been to one.
You've never been to
You
one?
never been to one?
No, dude, I've had a very boring life.
Stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I always want to, but I just never go.
Why don't you go?
I don't know, man. I don't know what
You
it is.
really could.
I know I could. I have my own money. I have a car.
Yeah.
We live in the fucking country, kind of,
Yeah.
where there's just farms everywhere that have them.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like everywhere, and like they cost max like $10.
I know. You know
What?
what I think it is that it's like
$10 to get in.
Some of them
I
are-
just forget that they're out there.
What? Are there more that are like expensive?
like $30.
No, wait, actually?
We went to one together.
We went with you?
We went one together with back in the day, and it was like
Thanks for the invite, by the way.
you
I
were
don't
invited.
remember.
You just don't like to go at things.
You probably were.
You probably were.
Yeah.
It was a green ticket with orange font. That's something of terror.
Wait, was that when I waited in the car because I was scared?
I think we both waited in the car because we were scared, and that was the following year.
Oh, I
The
think
year
I
before
remember.
that, we actually went in there, and Reign of Terror. No, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Something
yeah.
like that. And it was basically, you know, when you're in line and there's actually actors outside in the lines too.
Yeah. And here's the thing.
And I got separated from you guys.
Yeah, I think I stayed in the car for that one. Because
No,
here's the
you
thing.
did not.
Here's the thing.
No.
Here's the thing. I'm not scared of haunted houses. I just found out that like it used to be a haunted prison or something like that, and people would go in there. No, it was an abandoned prison, and there would be people that would go there and do rituals. And when I found out that people were doing rituals and like satanic shit, that's when I'm out, because I can handle a haunted house because it's all people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it's not some supernatural shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So then when I found out that it was actually like people worshiping some devil shit, that's fucking supernatural stuff that I can't even like punch.
Hang on. I'm a little confused.
Huh?
So the place,
Yes.
it was in a prison
It was in an abandoned prison.
where purportedly before that had nothing to do with like the haunted house
Yeah.
aspect of it.
Yeah.
People were doing Satan worship there.
Yeah.
I see.
So then when I found that out, I was like, yeah, no, not gonna do that.
You know what I hate about that stuff though?
Huh?
I don't want to go. I don't like it. I don't like being scared like that.
Really?
But then everyone gets mad at you for not wanting to go.
Dude,
It's like,
that's surprising.
It's just what the fuck. Like I don't like it. Why do I have to appease you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny though, because I feel like if anybody, it's you.
No, I hate it. I hate it 100%.
Like you like Saw, right? And stuff like that.
I mean, I love horror movies. I love all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. I don't want to live it. That's why I watch it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I really get that. Okay, so like my girlfriend and I, we just went to this thing at the Botanic Garden. I'm comfortable saying that. It's
Okay.
a popular place. And they have this thing called 1,000 Nights of Jack-o'-lanterns. No, 1,000 Jack-o'-lanterns. Night of
All right.
1,000 Jack-o'-lanterns.
All right.
And honestly, I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit of a disappointment.
Wait, why?
Why?
I don't know what we were expecting. I think we were expecting too much.
Okay.
Because it was like have you ever been to the Botanic Garden?
No, I want to.
It's really pretty. It's really, especially to visit during the summer.
Yeah.
And you just walk the grounds and there's beautiful flowers and there's vegetation everywhere.
Mhm.
The vibes were immaculate.
Mm-hmm.
But because it was raining and it was cold, it was perfect.
I saw from your snap, and I'm like, wow, it looks like I'm looking at a movie.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And they had like, but then it was literally just pumpkins planted everywhere.
Uh-huh.
But at the very front of it, there was like this tall black figure,
Uh-huh.
and it was just standing there. And like my girlfriend and I were just staring at it like, is that a person or is that a statue? Is that a person or is that a statue? And then the guy was just like, hello, everybody.
Oh,
And
wow.
it scared the absolute shit out of us.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was like, baby, it's the tall man. And then that was when he was just kind of like, hello. And yeah, it scared the shit.
Wait. Okay, so explain this. So you guys went and you guys saw pumpkins, and that was it, or what?
It's pretty much it. Yeah, you just walk the grounds.
Mhm.
You go on this path. It was really crowded because it was completely sold out.
Yeah.
And there was just pumpkins with different carvings on the faces, just scattered all over like the way along the edges. But like the main event stuff was that there was these gigantic pumpkins, and they had art on them, and the
Mhm.
art was really good. And like the different sections of it were like themed. Some of them were like famous movie aliens, people who recently died, like famous people.
Okay.
Marvel was one of them.
Oh wow.
So yeah, no, it was chill. Like if you have a little kid, it was good. But we were just kind of left like really underwhelmed.
Did it have food and stuff like drinks?
It did. It had like hot chocolate, which was apparently crap. You could get like their beer there. I got a cookie. Yeah, it was.
Were the vibes nice?
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with like this. Like it was just the fact that it was dark and it was cloudy and it was rainy.
Yeah.
So, and you know, like you will, and like you don't know this, but Botanic Garden is huge, and there's like little man-made islands all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So you would just look off, and like across the dark water, you would just see like a shadowy island, and that had nothing to do with what they did. That's just how it looks at night. And like I remember I said to like my girlfriend, like, dude, what if you like looked over there and there's just like a tall black figure standing on the island?
Oh yeah, that sounds fun though.
Yeah, right.
I kind of want to go to that.
It's chill.
Yeah.
Why black?
Shadows.
Mm-hmm. I think Alex got some stuff on haunted houses to talk about today.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Would you ever go to this one?
No, and
Yeah, thousand jack-o'-lanterns? No, maybe 100.
So the haunted house that James is talking about is the McKAMEY Manor. I don't know if you guys have heard about this.
I haven't.
I have. I know everything about it. Tell me what you think you know about it.
What's the fucking area code?
52, 52, 52.
Yep, it's 52, 52, 52. So the McKAMEY Manor is located in Tennessee. And
You're the only 10 I see.
oh shit, let's get it on. Let's go. Let's get it on.
These guys are cousins.
Dude, I hate when you
Dude, why?
shit. I hate it.
I ruined it for you guys.
You can't just let us have our own thing, man, without it being weird.
Hey, you're a cousin too, and you're jealous. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, you're jealous, dude.
Never.
Yeah, that's weird. Because you're my brother.
Yeah. You're jealous of your brother, you freak.
Yeah, what the fuck? But so yeah, McKAMEY Manor. McKAMEY. I think that's what I said actually. McKAMEY Manor. All right.
It's McKAMEY.
What this place basically is, it's a very well-known haunted house that is in Tennessee, and people go there to get the crap scared out of them.
Mhm.
And in order to go in, you have to sign a 40-page waiver.
Jesus Christ.
40 pages.
Just that alone would make me turn around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You have to read it.
yeah, you have to read it. I mean, you don't have to, but
I mean,
you
I feel like
probably
you should,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I
'Cause
think you have
know.
to. I think he sits you down and makes you read it.
There's no way.
I think I'm not even joking. I think he literally sits you down and goes through everything with you.
At
Who's
this
he?
point, there's no way. Because, like, apparently, this is a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but there's a waiting list of 27,000 people. I don't think he's going to sit with 27,000 people.
No,
and-
you have to file. What do you call it? Google Sheets.
Yeah, so he's not going to sit there and watch you on your Google Sheets?
No, I mean like you have to. You have to present a reason for him to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's how he picks people. You have to present. That's crazy. You have to present a reason for him to do it.
Yeah, and then also here's some other things that you need in order to get in. First, you have to make sure that you have no heart conditions, because he doesn't want people in there to have a fragile heart, weak heart, because there's a potential that you could probably get
A heart attack.
and shit like that, right? So anyways, this thing is basically you have to prove that you don't have a heart condition, and you have to be 21 and above. And another thing is you have to get a doctor's letter stating that you are mentally and physically cleared, which is insane that you have to get doctors involved to go into a haunted house.
Okay.
Another thing, you have to pass a background check. So they want to make sure you're not some like psychopath, right?
Okay.
You have to pass a portable drug test day of.
Okay.
And that things that are possible that could happen, but it's not limited to this. It's basically your eyes can be possibly covered with duct tape. You might be submerged in water, buried in mud, or hypnotized. Other things that have happened in this is people have sat in tubs and they would like pour bugs on them.
Nope.
And yeah, that's a lot of really messed up things. And there was even a documentary about this. And part of the documentary was that they were looking into like the guy that actually owns it. And apparently he has allegations of being a manipulative abuser. So the guy himself kind of has some controversies. And the fact that he does this.
You can be processed for being manipulative.
An abuser.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was
Manipulative
like,
abuser.
I was like, what?
He's like, because I'm going to jail. And there are rumors surrounding this thing where they only have one rule, and it's apparently that they can't kill you. Anything else is free game. Fair
Okay.
game.
But they just can't kill you.
And people have reported that they have lost fingers, that they have had their flesh cut off of them and fed to them. But the reason why it's even allowed to like still stand is because a lot of the money that he makes is donated to charity. So in a way, this is a charity. Yeah, he's a hero. He's a hero.
Okay. What
Oh.
charities though?
I don't
You
even
should also
know.
mention how people pay for this.
How do people pay for this? I thought it was
You
money.
have to bring You have to bring a bag of dog food for his pet.
Oh, I did hear about this.
Yeah, you have to bring. I forgot how much dog food, but it's not even much at all. Actually,
Yeah.
it's like 2 bags of dog food. That's all he requires your payment.
Yeah.
Dog food.
Yeah.
That's another way to, like, I guess, to slip through the legal cracks.
Yeah.
Because you're not accepting money, but your necessities are being met.
Yeah. And then
Soft spot for
another
dogs.
rumor,
It's
speaking
weird.
of the money, is that if you are able to pass this, you win $20,000.
a lot of people think he doesn't have the money.
Yeah. That's just there for show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not the first time the contest does this either.
Yeah. There's only been one person reportedly that has gotten close to actually getting that money, and it was an ex-Navy SEAL, and he lasted 6 hours.
How long are you supposed to last?
I have no idea.
Was it like
I thought it was a
full
10-hour time limit, no?
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, well, then he made it
That's
to
why I'm
6
asking.
hours. And the only reason why they stopped it was because they ended up submerging him in ice cold water.
Mhm.
And they told him, like, hey, by the way, we're going to stop this now because you are showing signs of hypothermia, and we're going to take you to the hospital so that you don't die.
Okay.
But people believe that they were just saying that because he got super close and they didn't want to give him the $20,000.
Damn.
But yeah, and then other things that happen, people have gotten their teeth pulled, allegedly.
No.
What?
Participants pulled their own teeth.
Oh, wow, that's worse. That is worse.
That's what McKAMEY says.
That
Keep that in mind.
that's what. Yeah. Okay.
And you might be wondering, who would do this to people?
Yeah.
What kind of people is he hiring that would do these messed up things?
I'm not gonna lie. Like
Camp
it's-
counselors.
Camp counselors,
Like,
honestly.
all these requirements. It sounds more like he wants to hire you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
low-key. And the people that he reportedly hires are fugitives and past criminals that have really, really rocky records that can't find jobs other places. So
Right.
he helps them out by giving them jobs here.
Okay.
He's hired some people that are not the best people, obviously.
I bet there's some fucking old
There's-
Nazi tattoos on them.
And there's reports of like type of assaults that have happened on people. I
Yeah.
can't say it, but you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
okay, yeah.
So people have talked about how that has happened. Yeah. So that is what I have on that. James, you probably have more.
There's a bit more.
Uh-huh.
I think you were really nice about going over what torture methods he uses
Uh-huh.
because it essentially is you're legally signing yourself up to be tortured.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things about him putting you in claustrophobic spaces. Like he'll stuff you in a fridge.
Yeah.
He'll put your head inside a glass box and start filling it with water.
Yeah.
Or mud water. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
I think they piss and shit on you too sometimes.
Oh God.
Which is, yeah. And then one of the ones you were alluding to, I think, was with cutting your flesh. I've never heard that one. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
But I have heard that they will wave real life weapons very close to you.
Yeah.
And they won't actually hit you, but they might cut your clothes and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that all the videos he posts on YouTube are terrifying. I mean, I wish Patrick would be not so scared to watch one of the trailers because, like, he'll show real footage from the thing, and you're just like, this isn't. Why would they call it a haunted house kind of
Mhm.
thing? It's not a haunted house.
No.
It's a torture house.
Yeah, you want to watch the trailer?
What now?
It's like 30 seconds.
I'll watch the trailer.
Wow, this man's braver than me. Because you know what? It took me years to want to get up there and watch any of these trailers. It was bad. But while this is coming up, there's a major rumor about this.
Mm-hmm.
The major rumor about it is that this is where red rooms from the dark web come from.
Oh,
They believe that he live streams whatever participants in it.
Mm-hmm.
He live streams it to Las Vegas, Thailand, and then people are betting and gambling on it.
Wow. And that's probably how he makes his money.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't like any of this. Maybe I don't want to watch the trailer.
Dude, it's fucked.
I'm not watching the trailer.
Come on, you little bitch. You just said that you were going to.
No.
All right.
Yeah. I don't have to.
I don't like him anymore. He was my hero, and now
I don't
Yeah,
give a
you
shit.
were My Hero Academia,
it's
dude.
also one of the first videos on YouTube I've ever touched that says the following content may contain graphic or violent imagery. I understand and wish to proceed.
That's crazy that it's still on YouTube, though.
Because it's not illegal.
Yeah, and like
They signed a waiver.
Do we actually know who the guy is?
Yeah, he shows his face in every video.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll manhandle you too.
There's a documentary all about it.
This is just one of the dirt ones. Literally, it's just dirt and water.
Okay.
It's not like actual like anything.
Okay.
He just sprayed dirt and water on him. But I think he
Okay.
tells them it's shit,
Okay.
which is funnier. Oh, I think for a lot of these, most people are deaf and blind. Like he'll blindfold you and like put stuff in your ears for like the longest time.
Uh-huh.
So it really kills you inside.
Yeah, because the sensory deprivation just adds to it.
There's I just found this today too before the show started. Is that what he said is true? The McKAMEY will stop the whole thing because he deems it unsafe or he deems it whatever, but it's just a scam. You're literally signing up to get tortured legally, which when you really think about it, that's not true. You can't sign anything in the world that can break laws.
Yeah.
NDAs can't break laws either.
Uh-huh.
If you witness an illegal crime and someone's like, sign my NDA,
Mm.
now you can't speak up about it. It's like, no, a law was legally broken. I can speak up about this.
Wait, really?
Yeah, that's not how. Yeah, you can't sign an NDA and then not talk about illegal activities that happen.
I thought that's what the whole purpose behind them were.
No.
I guess they're more for privacy, just personal.
Yeah,
privacy.
it's like
really-
you have sex with someone and you're a celebrity. You can sign NDA for that.
Hey, you
Mm.
can't tell people that I cheated on my wife with you, I guess.
Oh.
Kind of thing, yeah. Or it's like, but like if you were like witnessing a murder and he's like, now sign my NDA. It's like, no,
Yeah,
that's not how it works.
Yeah.
You could sign NDA to save your life and everything, but you still can report it. I mean, you should.
Yeah.
You should still report it because it's not like you'll be sued because you broke an NDA. NDAs are not binding if an illegal activity was forced upon. Or I forgot what it was. But that's not how it works. That's why some of the allegations about it are also kind of like, I don't know how true this is. You can't legally do anything.
Yeah.
But there is another conspiracy that, you know how you said 27,000 people are like on a wait list?
Yeah.
There is a conspiracy that with the live streaming thing, that a lot of them do end up just dying, or he ends up killing them, or like it becomes like this whole realistic thing. And he only posts the ones, like videos, YouTube videos.
Uh-huh.
He'll only let a few people in that are like doing the haunted house experience,
Yeah.
quote unquote, so that he can keep putting out like, see, they came out safe, they came out okay, and we showed you exactly what they did.
Wow.
I hope I never meet this guy.
Dude, he's in
Apparently-
Tennessee, so probably not.
Yeah.
I've never understood this part though. Apparently he live streams everything, like that of the whole like thing.
Yeah.
Or you can buy like their own movie of like what happened.
Dude, who's buying this stuff? I hate
I mean, if you
people,
did it, you'd
dude.
probably want to buy your own movie.
No, not even
No.
then. I'll be like, I don't want to see all the fucked up shit that I experienced.
But then again, you're not the fucked up person who wants to be in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
true.
keep that in mind. You guys are very weak.
No, dude,
I
to
think
do this, I think we're
normal.
sane.
I think we're normal.
The people that want to like do this are insane.
I mean, I don't want to pass too much judgment because he's the sicko who's just like, yo, I'm gonna dedicate my life to this.
Nah, everyone involved is sick. If you're going, you're sick.
I'm curious. I feel like I can picture this man exactly, and that I'm right.
Sure, go ahead.
Kind of, yeah.
Go ahead.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
for sure, a white dude.
Yeah.
For sure, bald.
Uh-huh.
No,
He's not bald.
he's not bald.
He's not? I thought I saw a photo of him and he was.
He might be wearing one of his masks,
He wears a mask?
like for the haunted house experience.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's insane.
No, he has blonde hair,
What? I was not
full set of blonde hair and everything. That's why
Full set of
that's why I'm confused. Why you guys talking about my boy like this?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, no. This I would never ever think about that, about doing something like that. Like, that's just so crazy to me. Actually, no. You know what? I think I might have heard some version of this before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I heard about the documentary, and I think there was one part where they like interviewed somebody after they were in there. I guess it was after they like tagged out or whatever, just clocked in or gave up,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just like, "What did you think of it?" And I think they were like, "Oh, that was great. I want to get my friends in there or something."
Why?
And that like just kind of said a lot about the type of people who kind
Yeah.
of enjoy that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, I just like, I'm cool with just going to a spot and they just yell boo, I scream.
There's like a chainsaw that
Yeah.
just like it's loud.
That's like, 30 feet away from me.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. That's enough. And then afterwards I go get a donut.
Yeah.
And that's
Call it a night.
Call it a night.
Not freaking get traumatized.
Yeah, I don't need a bugs poured on me.
Nope.
I don't need to have to be like, yo, either we'll pour tarantulas on you or you have to pull your teeth out. I don't want to have to make that choice.
There was one where They actually got like cockroaches and were putting them in like a person's mouth.
That's my literal nightmare. I don't.
Yeah,
like
but that's
I
not like
never-
life threatening, so it's fine.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
mad.
not fine.
Oh my god.
YouTubers do that for YouTube challenges now, so I mean,
Low key, yeah.
yeah. So
What?
I don't know. I mean, what's in the box challenge?
Yeah.
He was the original. You know what? You guys talking all this shit. All these YouTubers are doing the same shit he does.
I
No,
think
they're
that-
not.
yeah,
Not
They
to the
really are.
same
They
level.
really are. Mr. Beast put himself in a coffin for 50 hours.
Yeah.
He puts you in a coffin for 4.
I think they're all technically psychopaths.
Here's the thing.
I think
you're
it is
absolute-
proof. I think it is proof.
Actually, no. Mr. Beast. Like, not to the.
It is
like,
proof what?
Proof that all these people are
Uh-huh.
psychopaths.
No,
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
they all
But-
think alike.
But here's
Yeah.
the thing. Mr. Beast did it to himself and nobody else.
No, he would do it to like his friends.
He also puts people in like these isolation rooms.
Yeah.
That's
and
true,
people
actually.
are starting to be like, "Hey, this is kind of weird."
Actually, no. I actually did hear about that. How he has like he's having like 2 people live and like they can't get out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
for like a certain amount of time, and if they win or some shit like that. Yeah, especially because he's now like crazy rich.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you are
It's giving Epstein.
It's giving.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think it's giving Epstein. I think it's a little too harsh. No, it's giving. What was
yeah,
that?
no, that's
What
not
was
Jigsaw.
No. What was that one show that was like huge? It's from Korea.
Hey, we live in the USA.
It's like Hunger Games, but not.
Yeah.
What was that? Games? Something
Physical
games?
100.
No.
No.
The one
Squid
that
Games?
everybody was
Yeah, it's giving
Games.
Squid Games.
Yeah.
You already did a Squid Games episode.
I know.
Pick
That
something
was
else.
so much fun, but nobody died, and
Yeah.
nobody was forced to live in a spot where they couldn't leave to get.
People were
money.
actually kind of mad that nobody died. Like people were like, "Raise the stakes." I was
Dude,
like, "Yo, what the hell?"
they were broke.
I think
by
they're
the
trolling. I think all those people. Are trolling.
Yeah, true.
No one is actually. Yeah.
Nobody. I don't know. The guy behind McKAMEY Manor seems like a fucked up dude. That he
Yeah,
would do
no,
Hey,
I
that
what
shit.
position would you have to be to actually do something like this?
dude?
I
Because
think
you
I
can't
would-
be on drugs. You have to be physically healthy and mentally cleared. You have to have health insurance, so I have to have a job. Fuck. Look, I'm not even joking. I'm reading the rules right here. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You have to have medical insurance.
Wow.
And I'm like, God damn, I'm not even eligible right now for it.
Yeah, because sometimes they call like the ambulances for these people.
Yeah, they don't want to pay for you.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have to. You sign a waiver.
Oh, true. It's probably
They
whatever.
really
So
don't
they are
have to.
kind of looking out for you. But yeah, no, they're trying to avoid any heat as possible.
No, they're not looking out for you. It's like saying like if you die, we're not responsible. Like if you have a heart attack, we're not responsible for like your hospital bills. We're not responsible for your
Yeah.
ambulance or any of that probably.
That's true.
Which I think also helps them keep no paper trail, which allows them to stay as a nonprofit.
We should spend the rest of the podcast reading the whole 40-page waiver.
I'm good.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
that'd be so boring.
I'm gonna be honest. I really do believe that the McKAMEY Manor, that is my legit conspiracy that he lets some people in, does a magic show, and then they go.
Yeah.
But then like the real business is he is live streaming whatever kind of torture stuff to Las Vegas or like some people. What was the other country I said?
Thailand. You said.
Thailand,
Yeah.
which. It's not far fetched, but
Yeah.
it is fucked up. But it
It
also
is.
makes sense because he's, for someone who has like the most famous haunted experience in the United States,
Mhm.
we know very little of him.
He.
It's kind of terrifies me how little we know. So I honestly do think that's the one. That's the conspiracy.
There was a documentary on this though, and they also went into like his whole past and stuff. So maybe there actually is more evidence about certain things that he's done or whatever.
honestly, just this is scarier than any ghost story I've ever heard.
Because it's real.
It's real and it's deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Okay. All right. So that's McKAMEY Manor.
Yep.
Oh God.
You guys want to go?
No.
Not even if I say please.
Never.
Not even if I give you a high five.
I thought you were gonna say a Scooby snack. I watched Scooby Doo today.
Yes.
And the Witch's Ghost. Yeah, that's a good time.
You guys want to hear the best compliment I've gotten all year round?
Sure.
You guys know how I like F1?
Yeah.
There's an Australian driver
Okay.
by the name of Daniel Ricciardo.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look nothing like him.
Okay.
just putting that out there.
All right.
We're watching Drive to Survive
Uh-huh.
Okay.
on Netflix.
Uh-huh.
Best show in the world. Long story short, Daniel Ricciardo was leaving F1 because he was done. He had no team. No one signed him.
He has a baby mama.
In 2023, he got signed by Red Bull as their third driver. Cool. And this year, he broke his hand driving. Terrifying to crash and break your hand, but whatever. My girlfriend was telling me about how we were watching, and she's like, "You kind of look like Daniel Ricciardo. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't have, because he has curly hair. And she goes, yeah, but you need to grow facial hair and you need to have like
a whole different face.
I was like, but like, she's like, no, you kind of look like him. And you know what made me feel good about it? You know how Patrick's very what do you call people who are negative about everything?
A pessimist?
What?
A pessimist? He was about to say a realist.
No, I was gonna say a fucking king.
Oh God.
I'm not pessimistic about it.
I think this is the easiest. This is the most recent picture of him to make it easier to look at,
to
see what you guys think. But it made me feel really good about myself. I was like, so she thinks that I look like this guy, and Patrick says, "Fuck, what is that word? I need to know that word."
Pessimist?
No, it's not pessimist.
Cynical.
Yes, you're cynical. And the reason why this compliment meant so much to me is because Patrick's so cynical about anything I like. So when I talk about F1, to him, all he says is, they're just a bunch of rich, handsome men. And that's it. That's all they are. There's no talent or skill to them. No,
I never said any of that.
He doesn't believe women should be in the workplace. Anyways.
What the fuck? No. What I said was, I get why women are getting more and more into F1 because these are these young, handsome daredevils who live fast.
That is not how you said it.
That is how I said it.
That is definitely not how
I
you
said like, no, it makes absolute sense.
That is very positive.
Like, yes, and I can do that. But you bring out the worst in me, you fuck.
So you can do it, but you didn't do it. Thank you. Anyways.
I think was blind, dude.
Yeah. Well, I agree, but that's what she said. She says I would look like him if I grew facial hair and I had his style of hair.
And if you were fucking Italian.
Yeah. He is not at all Italian.
Dude.
You're more handsome than this guy.
Oh, dude, he's lying to your face.
I was like, I am not more handsome than the honey badger.
This guy is not at all. You guys don't resemble each other at all.
He needs to be a race car driver.
Really?
He needs to wear a fucking helmet.
You guys don't think? I think he's so handsome. You know, he's Australian, and I think all Australian men look like him, though.
When Patrick said Italian, I did see that too.
Yeah, you guys want to see what the Mexican F1 the guy looks like?
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen him. He's very handsome. I want to say
very handsome. Yeah. That's why I'm like, that's a Fabio right there. The Mexican guy, very handsome guy, very handsome man.
What's his name?
Sergio Perez. Ready?
Perez.
Wait. Never mind.
He is very handsome.
Y'all are blind. What do you mean?
So now I'm starting to realize Alex is the straightest one out of all of us. Because actually, no, you might be gay.
No, I am, but like, that's not a good looking guy.
I think I'm more positive. I'm just like, you know what? That's a daredevil right there. He just he races cars for a living. That is just always going to be cool, and cool always makes somebody more attractive.
I guess, because I don't know what y'all see in this dude, but
like, you guys want to see my F1 crush?
Sure.
I just want the audience to get live reactions to all this.
Okay.
Can you say their names so that they can join in on the fun and look them up too?
You know, I did for the last two.
Okay.
I don't know. It just felt like shade.
It wasn't shade.
It just sounded like that. You have attitude when you talk.
Oh.
Learn how to talk better.
Sorry.
Charles.
Learn how to speak better.
I'll try to
I hate
change.
the author. I hate the author. His name's Charles Leclerc.
Leclerc.
Oh, sorry, Charles Leclerc.
He's a Frenchman.
No, I actually don't know if he's French anymore.
I mean Leclerc.
Sure.
Okay, let's see.
I know he's hot.
Okay.
He drives for Ferrari, so you know he's hot.
Okay.
So
he could
this is the best photo I have on my phone of him.
That's my screensaver.
This is my wallpaper. I think this is the most handsome man in F1 right now.
Yeah. I see it.
Yeah.
He's a good looking kid.
He could be a soccer player.
He could be actually.
Yeah.
I think he's under 25.
Yeah, he needs more tattoos and then he'll be a soccer player.
What?
You've seen soccer players now, right?
They have tattoos and stuff?
They're tatted as
I
fuck.
think I look at people's tattoos.
I mean, I do. It's hard to miss.
Really? I miss him.
He's 25 actually. I'm so sorry. He is 25.
Damn.
You know what? You know why I also like him?
Huh.
Because he's cute. But he reminds me. He could be a Power Ranger. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
He has the facial hair of Tommy from the Power Rangers.
He would be. He's got that Red Ranger vibe.
He was wearing red.
He was wearing red, so I guess
that's
that
probably
helped.
why. God damn it, my
Who
brain.
gives you guys Red Ranger vibes? For me, it's definitely McKAMEY Manor.
Is his house? Because you said manor. His house.
Wait, what is it? Oh,
McKAMEY Manor.
Yeah.
The entire estate. It gives you Power Ranger vibes.
His name is not McKAMEY Manor.
No, dude. His first name is, I think, McKAMEY, or his last
McKamey's
name.
not a first name. McKamey's an ugly ass name, by the way.
His last name, but Manor is the house.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. He's ugly.
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Sorry, now that we're
doubt
talking
it.
about cute and hot men,
There is no doubt in my mind that he is fucking weird to look at.
Probably. I didn't want to look at him because
Probably makes way too much eye contact.
Oh, he probably stands way too close.
Straight
Oh,
up. Yeah.
his thighs probably touch like
Let's just
mine.
roast the shit out of this guy.
yeah. He probably gets really, really impassioned by like the Star Wars like the prequels and the sequels.
Yeah, dude, probably.
He probably is one of those dudes.
Yeah. He plays golf, but not good.
Nah, he hates his dad too much to play golf.
Oh.
I don't think he had dad. Yeah, that's right. I don't feel bad. I can say all the fucked up shit I want.
Fatherless behavior? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god,
I hate that fucking quote.
dude. That's
speaking
a
of those-
quote. Fatherless behavior.
Dude, it's not a quote, but like that's like a common thing that like
A
people will like
saying.
post or whatever, or like
Dude,
say.
the internet is sometimes too wild.
If you ever see a hot girl post anything, that there will be a comment right underneath it. No fucking doubt where like a random guy will be like fatherless
Tag me.
behavior.
Oh,
I didn't even think of it that way.
No, it's always like that.
I immediately pictured it in the sense of like a guy being shitty and like selfish, not giving a crap about his partner. That and then somebody just be like, yeah, he has fatherless behavior.
Yeah.
Because like, he didn't have a dad around to teach him how to be right or
you
whatever. That's where my
are-
mind went.
Yeah, you have a different take on that. That's so different than what I see under the hot girls.
Yeah.
No, that's very typical. I should. That's where my mind.
Which
should
makes
have
more
gone.
sense because I feel like this era of just of
Shaming
of
everybody.
internet is just hating on women.
Yeah.
I remember
Sucks.
seeing something about I forgot what actress it was, but it was basically something along the lines of like she won't post. No, it was Pokimane. I wasn't an actress at all.
She's
It was-
not.
I was watching Offline TV's podcast and it was her farewell because she left Offline TV.
Okay.
And she was talking about, she's like, yeah, I've always wanted to post pictures of myself like at the beach and stuff like that, but it's like I can't because anything I do becomes a sexual thing,
Mhm.
even if it's not inherently sexual. And I'm like, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm like 90% sure someone would post underneath the bikini picture fatherless behavior, and I'm just like, where's the behavior?
I
Yeah.
remember there was one time because I like offline TV too, and like I think it was like an older video, and like somebody noticed that like one of the camera people, because she was barefoot in one of like the things in one of the videos, and they were like, oh, and they blurred out her feet because they knew that people were gonna take fucking that little screen grab and fetishize the fuck out of her feet.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's no way to live. That is a
People know that
deeply
now too. Like I've seen people post on like Snapchat and they'll be posting like a video or something like that, and then like they might have like their feet like slightly come up on like screen or whatever, and then they'll be like, oh, nope, that's not for free, guys, you know, like they just know because people are just like, we'll pay for that. And
I mean, half the time it's a joke.
yeah, but at
That
the same
is
time
true.
it's the fact that they're still like aware of it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
because it's like it's a joke, but it's also speaking to a reality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for people who actually have foot fetishes because now it's like your whole thing is a joke.
Yeah.
I know, but it's also like a weirdly accepted joke.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know if it's accepted.
I mean, everyone's saying it though.
It's starting to be a thing.
Like it's really become like for example, like anime and hentai has become completely accepted as a completely normal thing to watch.
I don't
But
agree. I don't agree.
I remember
Anime has been accepted.
No.
Not the hentai side.
Not the hentai stuff's still not accepted.
no. If everyone's saying anime fucking titties, they're
Yeah.
talking about hentai.
No,
No,
I
they're
don't.
not.
No,
Yes,
they're
they
not.
are. Yes, they
No,
are.
they're
No,
not.
Yes, they
no,
are.
I
they're
will
not,
fight
dude.
you on this.
Dude, because every anime has girls with like big anime titties or
That
whatever.
is fair with like the unreal.
But that
physics.
doesn't mean that they're just like full on going into it like some
Dude.
hardcore stuff.
Dude, no, hentai has become totally accepted. When there's hot girls outside
No.
posting themselves with bikinis with like the stupid face of the girls like it's coming,
Yeah.
it's very normalized now.
Okay.
I don't think, you know what? If it's normalized, you should be able to wear a hentai shirt out in public and no one should bat an eye and you should feel comfortable.
I
in your own
have
skin.
gone out and seen people like that.
No,
I
And
know.
I've rolled my eyes at them.
Yeah, because it's not
there's
socially
a
accepted.
reaction.
You just explained that it's not socially acceptable.
No, it's because you know what? Fuck.
I don't
I
think
wanted
you
them to
understand
feel
social.
bad. I wanted them to feel bad.
yeah,
That's why I
because
did
it's
it.
not acceptable.
It's
It's not acceptable.
It's annoying.
It's fatherless behavior.
Because
I hate that you grouped anime and hentai in the same thing. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, no. You know how you know it's not accepted? Because kids can watch one of them.
yeah,
That's not nothing to do with whether or not kids. There's so many things that are socially accepted that kids can't do.
Like,
Drink.
bet.
it's socially acceptable. That's one of like the most socially acceptable things to like do.
For kids to drink.
Didn't we all drink
Dude,
underage?
everyone knows that everyone drank underage.
What? 10-year-old kids?
Yeah, I've
Well,
heard
I
of it.
mean, you drank at like 3.
No, that was.
Oh,
not
yeah, you animal. Don't judge these kids.
Fine.
Yeah.
Driving.
All right, fine.
Bikes.
Voting.
But that's not a thing that people don't.
I don't
That's
vote
bad.
as a 21-year-old. Wait, how am I?
I was going to say what? Wait, how old are you?
24.
Oh, interesting.
Holy shit, I'm 24, guys.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That's
already.
That's a
Anyway.
quarter of my life gone.
Almost there.
Actually, probably like half. The way I live my life, like half.
That's foul. Fuck, dude.
Dude, you talk like a TikTok person now.
I know.
I like it.
No,
I like it
know.
because it's like it's one of us has to be able to keep up.
Yeah, honestly, kind of.
I've actually thought about that.
Shut up, anime titties. Sorry, go on.
I was thinking like I quit social media a little while back for like a solid 5 years, and it was really good for my mental health.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, you know what? I'm completely out of touch with everything.
Yeah.
Nothing is funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, everyone's telling the same 7 jokes and I don't get any of it. So I should jump back in.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like,
And you picked up the jokes now.
I can understand the jokes now. I get the
Yeah.
references. But I still like refuse to go on TikTok though. But sometimes
still don't.
I still don't have TikTok.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but like I have been thinking about it. Like maybe I will understand more references.
Right now is not a good time to be on TikTok.
No, it's not. I don't think.
No.
Honestly,
It's a lot of war.
It's
It's just a lot of war.
Hey, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Mine's all skits.
Really?
What the fuck is wrong with yours?
There's no way that you guys are not seeing war.
You know what's funny though? I'm on Instagram again,
Uh-huh.
and I've just been watching like Selena Gomez will pop up on like my For You page because
Yeah.
it's like you're a guy, you
Yeah.
like this, especially
Yeah.
because she's gotten like booby lately.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And so like my
Patrick
For
Horn on the
You
podcast.
page has been progressively getting like thirstier, and
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Mine is so thirsty right now. It's insane. It's insane.
His is so thirsty. It's just ads for water.
I'll pull it up actually. 'Cause it's kind of
He wants to prove that TikTok's all war right now. I got you guys. I'll save us. Ready? I'm opening TikTok app for the first time of the day.
Right foot, let's stop.
That's one.
I know.
Hold for it.
Oh my god.
And this is number 3.
Hey man, this is your first time? No, I've been doing zombie extra work on this show since.
I swear it's not hentai. It's Key and Peele. It's Key and Peele. That's not what you meant by first time.
I actually know which one that was.
I know that like everyone says that your For You page is basically what's like advertised to you or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it knows like your algorithm knows you and stuff like that. But I just feel like with everything that's happening with the war and stuff, I feel like it's getting fed to everyone. No, are you straight up not seeing it? Damn, I
I'm
should
straight
change
up
my
just
algorithm,
not into it. So
I'm not either. I don't like seeing it.
Well, you know, this is what you do. The way you put things into the universe and you believe in that crap.
Mhm.
I believe in
That's
science.
facts.
It's your belief, not mine. But we all do believe that Siri listens to us, right?
Yeah.
So I just talk to her every
Yeah.
night, and I just go, no war, no war, no war, no war. and then to make sure it really gets, she understands. I go, USA, USA.
Oh my god.
Every night, you have to do it, or else the algorithm gets fucked.
Yeah.
And then that's how you get Malcolm in the middle.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my algorithm because it's gonna be.
I actually I think it's a bit of a misnomer to say that it knows you. I think it's just that it shows you what you engage with. So if it shows you something and you stop and actually watch it, it's like, oh snap, let's keep showing him more.
Actually, it's not that
That's
thirsty right now.
Okay.
It's got a lot of skits and Spider-Man, but there is ass and titties and shit.
Oh yeah, just open your Discover page. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
better way to do this.
Yeah. You guys want to see mine?
Sure.
Mine's a lot of AI, art, and graphic design, and skits, and athleticism, and a hot man. God damn, like this one.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Okay. So mine is a lot of tattoos.
Me too.
Yeah. Mine's tattoo stuff. Mine is nerd stuff, and I'm seeing 1, 2, 3. Oh, and for some reason, Olivia Rodrigo. And
Dude, me too.
I don't fuck with her.
I can't avoid her.
No,
I don't interact with her posts at all.
I clicked on. I was just kind of like, cause like I'm getting familiar with this stuff, right? So I was like, what if I like tap the image and hold it, and I could do a thing of like, I don't want to see more of this, because YouTube has that option.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I have thirsty K-pop?
Because you
How
like.
the fuck do you not?
Yeah, dude, we know you.
Yeah, there's no way you don't have it. And
Yeah.
okay, what's surprising is that it's not a guy. That's the part that I'm kind of like surprised about.
But yeah, no, like holding it down only makes
CL.
it bigger. So
Yeah.
then it's like, oh yeah, he wants to look at this annoying little 19-year-old.
Yeah. I like the fact that you said her age. It was
I
kinda
don't.
weird.
I don't like the way you said that.
Yeah.
Let's just end it here.
Yeah.
But I will say this: your TikTok's fucked.
Yeah.
TikTok's a place for us to have fun, enjoy skits, and watch.
Get brainwashed.
Yeah, but like in a good way.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, and like fitness stuff. Be like, how to work out your shoulders better.
Dude, it's a lifesaver. I don't need a personal trainer. I get to work out.
I
on
did
my
shoulders today. I need to fix my posture for
I want
sure.
facial hair now.
Do me too. I was gonna ask you about that, Patrick.
Yeah.
Tell me the stuff that you use for your face that because you for some reason can grow a beard. I can't, and we're brothers, so there should be a reason why.
Yeah,
I
tell
could
me
be able
too,
to.
so I can keep doing it, but then shave it off every week.
Yeah, because I don't know where you get your fucking beard from. Because our dad, he doesn't have a beard.
Yeah.
I don't have one. Like I can't grow. I mean, I do grow here, but like it's all patchy.
So
Me
patchy.
too.
I just
Yeah,
need to
me
like
too.
Think it
put something in there so like all even out.
I heard a theory that if you take lemons and you rub them on your cheek, it works.
Beard Club.
Really?
Lemon also like
That's
could
it?
dry out your
Yeah. However, like
I
I
know.
would take the vitamins every day,
Uh-huh.
morning and night. I think is what they say.
Uh-huh.
You would do like the roller,
Uh-huh.
and then you put the oil on top.
Yeah.
Just let it sit there. However, and I did not realize this, and it makes all the sense in the world. The vitamins make you grow hair, but it makes you grow hair everywhere.
Ooh.
So my legs got hairier as a result of it,
Oh.
and I wasn't the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
So I stopped taking the vitamins.
Yeah.
And I honestly kind of I stopped it. I don't do the roller. I don't do the oil anymore.
Yeah.
Because one thing that's really annoying, if you do decide to do it,
Uh-huh.
is they send you a new one literally every 2 weeks. And they charge you every time. And they're like $20 a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they charge me quite a bit very quickly. So that's what did it for me. And that's why I haven't gotten any more than this. It's because I stopped doing it.
You know what you should do that James is gonna fucking hate me for after saying this?
What?
When you take the pills or whatever. Wait, aren't they pills?
Yeah, they're like little, they're pills. Yeah.
Focus like your energy and be like, this is gonna go to my face. And make it known.
You know what?
Like your intention.
He's not wrong because
Oh wow.
he used to you used to have a ritual for you used to do a beard thing, no?
Did I?
You used to come on your face.
Dude, a coworker.
So
once
you literally
told
said,
No,
bring
no,
it to
no,
me,
no,
bring it
no.
to me, universe, and you brought it
Nope,
to you.
Nope, this is not true. This is not true. I did have a coworker once where he was like, you know what happens when like I asked him, I'm like, hey, how did you grow a beard? He's like, oh, I just jizz it in my hand and then I rub it in my face. And I was like,
awful.
dude, you're lying. He's like, no, dead ass. Like, and I was like, dude, there's no fucking chance.
How full is his beard?
Very full.
Then I'm gonna try it.
No, I think he just has like those genes, and I think what he wanted was for me to do it and then come back to him and say, "Hey, man, it's not working."
But your face is super shiny.
Yeah,
There's no more acne
then-
because jizz is helpful for
and so,
acne.
Jesus, and so then now he's like, I made him do that, so I feel like it was like a power move.
Dude, it's fucked up, man.
But
He
I
probably
didn't do
runs
it.
a fucked up thing in his house.
I didn't do it, and for sure he's not doing it either. He just wanted to see if I would.
Yeah.
Fucking monsters out here, dude.
Dude, you can't trust anybody out here.
Should be hired by the McKAMEY Manor people. Fucking psychopath.
Wait, have you guys
When you
heard-
walk in, the first thing he tells you is just, yeah, to get in there, you got jizz on your face first.
He's like, hey, I'll help you.
Actually, no.
Oh, God.
That weirdly reminds me. Have you guys heard about this story about this guy, his wife? He wrote to the New York Post with this story with because he was just like, I need advice. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Mm-hmm.
His wife is dying.
Okay.
She has terminal cancer.
All right. Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, and so she only has she literally only has maybe a year, and they're just like she's gonna be like this for the next couple of months, and then at that point she's gonna deteriorate super fast, and then she's gonna be gone. There's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
And so her dying wish was, I want to sleep with my ex-boyfriend one last time.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this one.
We
On the
did.
pod?
Yeah. I think it was one of the ones that got deleted.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, this made me so sad.
Dude, especially because he was like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
And then she said, first off, I just want to say, sex with you, her husband, is emotionally fulfilling. But the other guy, the way she put it,
Got that dog.
but the other guy was the most physically compatible she had ever had.
Yeah.
And you just fucking, fuck. Dude, your heart breaks for this man.
I remember you bringing this up, and my take was like, she's dying. This is her last wish. I'm going to let her do it or whatever. And I would be accepting, I think it was. And I've thought about this longer. Nah, dog. Nah.
You went mature first, and then after some time to think about it, you got pettier.
I
No,
think
exactly.
my take on it was that I would, realistically, I would let her do it and let her die alone.
And not be there.
Okay, I didn't want to say die alone, but my thing would be like, okay, you know what? You can, but I'm not going to be a part of this no more. That was my thing. But you just went, die alone.
Yeah, I'll let you, and I'm gonna have her, I'll be like, I'm down, but you have to sign this agreement that says, one, we're divorcing.
Yeah.
So no split of assets, and I have to take care of funeral expenses.
Yeah.
2,
You have to buy me a PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I have to get me the Spider-Man 2 edition.
You start talking like that. You have to give me the Spider-Man 2 edition.
3, you have to be buried in whatever position he leaves you in.
Oh my God.
Why?
Holy
First of all, I am the victim. I'm the victim here.
Oh my God. Holy crap.
I'm the victim.
Oh God.
No.
Oh God.
I'm the victim. I'm the
Foul.
victim.
That's foul.
All right, think
Yeah,
we should
I
end
know
it
what
there.
she's
think we
doing.
should end it
I
there.
think we're fucking
You know
done.
what she's doing is technically cheating.
I need to walk home. No. I need to walk home. I need to go for a walk.
Dude, I need a fucking shower.
Dude, for real.
Is it James?
Oh God. And you can't be proud of that. You can't be proud of that.
I'm not proud of I'm ending the pod.
I just want to say, I would let her. I would let her.
No, we're done. We're done.
And also, die alone? First of all, no one hurts me and gets away with it.
God.
Sorry, guys. I'm just a little petty today.
Do you want to say your thing or should we just stop?
I just want to
What's your
say,
thing?
I would let her.
All right.
I would be devastated.
Oh.
I would be broken.
Yep.
I would hate her just a little bit. But I get she's dying.
Yeah.
My feelings are not bigger than that. The situation is bigger than both of us. If this is what she needs, I would say again, I would be devastated, broken, hate her a little bit, need mountains of therapy. But I think I would say yes.
Oh yeah.
What a cuck.
You're a cook boy.
Actually,
Dude,
what was
we
funny?
all die. What the fuck? Why is she special?
Yeah.
So I was actually talking to one of my coworkers about it.
Stop. Keep going.
No, it's funny. It's funny. I was talking to one of my coworkers about it, and he said that like he would at first he was like, bro, I'll fucking kill her right there, and I was like, not funny.
Wow.
I was like, not cool.
Hilarious.
But then later on, he was like, they asked me like, would you watch? And I said,
What?
fuck no, I would not watch. And then the guy who said that he would kill her said, I would watch.
Yeah, of course he would. He said that.
He'd watch her die?
No, he would watch the act.
Yeah, I don't like this anyway. We're done.
We're done. James just.
We all agree.
Yeah.
We're the victim. She's in the wrong, right? I'm just making this clear before we go.
This has been sometimes spooky, always funny.
That's not the name.
This has been the always spooky, sometimes funny podcast.
He fucked it up again.
This has been the sometimes spooky, always funny podcast.
That's literally what I just
You said
fucking-
always spooky, sometimes funny.
This is James.
This is Alex.
This is Patrick.
Good night.
A good day.
Did we press record?